Our society is changing. More than ever, diversity is part of our daily lives. Different cultural, social, economic, and religious backgrounds are constantly interacting with one another. And never before have there been so many opportunities to come into contact with knowledge and experience from all over the world, and with countless further development opportunities. The challenge lies in finding a long-term approach that will give shape to our growing diversity. One that would result in a society where all people, independent of their origin and background, have the freedom to realize themselves as individuals and interact with one another. This so-called process of intercultural opening aims to remove entry barriers and increase opportunities to participate in our society's institutions and businesses. But how does this actually take place? The process of intercultural opening doesn't happen overnight. It requires time. It is an organizational development process where institutions and companies critically examine their existing structures, discover entry barriers, and become even more mindful of the needs of their customers and employees. For this purpose, there are 4 levels in particular that should be considered more closely: organizational structure, personnel, services offered, and networking. Is there a guiding principle, for example, that addresses diversity? And is it consistent with what is experienced each day at work by all employees? Do all managers stand for it? And do they encourage the process of intercultural opening with the right resources? Do personnel choices reflect social diversity? Are entry barriers being removed via appropriate measures? Are managers and employees instructed on intercultural topics and anti-discrimination? Are services offers available to all people, regardless of whether or not they have a migration background? And with respect to intercultural opening, can these opportunities be more closely aligned with its goals? For example, does everyone understand the flyer and the website? Or can these be designed better according to cultural aspects, such as language and the choice of images? Are connections being established between actors and organizations working in the field of migration and immigration and migrant organizations and companies? All these key questions prompt companies to take an insightful look in the mirror, especially at a management level. The process of intercultural opening not only requires resources, but also serves the purposes of quality development. It makes cooperation easier, both with customers as well as between employees. And ultimately, it makes it possible to harness the benefits of diversity in our society. It is up to organizations to challenge themselves and allow for a long-term intercultural process to be conducted. This is the only way to sustainably counteract discrimination, remove barriers, and promote equal opportunity.